Good morning, it's April 20th, and this is Reverend Redbeard with today's reading from If I Had One More Day. Day 110, Love Always Preserves. 1 Corinthians 13:7 describes how love always preserves. Sometimes I want to give up when things are get tiring, difficult, or tedious. Maybe you're tempted to give up at times too. It could be a ministry that we're involved in, a relationship, or work situation. Any number of things wear us down over time. It's often easy to start something, whether it's a project, an outreach, or a relationship, because it's fresh, new, exciting, and invigorating. Our feelings are wrapped up in this new thing, and they carry us along. But sooner or later, things get old. The routine gets tiring and boring, or just plain hard. And we hear a voice in our head saying, just give up, it's too difficult. It's true that seasons come to an end and change is inevitable, but I'm talking here about something that God has called us to do. We heard from God, we know it's Him, and yet we're in the middle of it and we feel tired. The middle can be the hardest place. The feelings are gone and now it's time to dig down deep into God and get His sustaining power, His nourishment for what He has called us to do. James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the man who perseveres under trial, because when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him." We'll be rewarded for our perseverance, and we grow in responsibility, integrity, and courage as we persevere. God calls us to persevere. Love perseveres. It doesn't give up. In fact, we are told in Galatians 6:9, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap the harvest if we do not give up." God understands that we get tired, and that's why He encourages us to not give up, to keep going, to be devoted and constant. To be faithful, you show yourself faithful, says the writer of Psalm 18 in the first part of verse 25. It should be an aspiration for God to one day say to us, "Well done, good and faithful servant." As mentioned in Matthew 25:23. The writer of Hebrews 10:36 says it this way: you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. With God's help, we can keep going and not give up. I pray all of you have a great day. Be blessed.